standing for the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2018, Isabella Aguero Castillo.
Ladies and gentlemen, family, faculty, and my fellow classmates of the class of 2018. I'd like to begin by thanking you all for the last 4 years. We've accomplished a lot as a class, from causing the school to get cubbies for your phones as a new way to prevent cheating, to even breaking bulletproof windows. All I can say is wow, we're quite the bunch. On a more serious note, we are truly a remarkable class, and I'm honored to be a part of it. I'd like to take this time to thank our phenomenal teachers who have been more than supportive during these transitional years. To the Swickards, the most iconic duo in this building, Barber, the most painfully honest person I've ever met in my life, and Dr. Abito. Dr. Abito, thank you so much for helping me realize what I want to do with my life. Thank you for all your tangents about medicine and your old surgeries. Thank you for being so passionate about what you do and spreading it on to us. Many of you teachers don't think about how much you've influenced our lives, but you have. Whether it is the class you teach or the life lessons you share with us, it has shaped us to become the people we are today, and for that we thank you. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to our parents. You guys have been there since the beginning, cheering us on at our Little League games, to being our photographers at prom last year, and everything in between. Thank you so much for the love and support you admit. I know we may not say it enough, but we genuinely appreciate everything you do and will do for us. Standing here at graduation is so surreal. It feels like yesterday we were walking into our freshman year of high school, petrified of all the change going on. I remember Maddie getting her hair lit on fire by an upperclassman, and our class always being targeted on Yik Yak. I've watched the new class of freshmen enter the school year after year, and I can't help but notice they've never had it as bad as us. With that being said, we made it, guys. I know the journey was long and confusing at times, but we are here, and this is only the beginning. For those of you that wonder what is to come in the future and are scared of that, know that the future is everything you make of it, and I know you can do any and everything you want. I know it may be daunting every time someone asks you what you want to do with your life and you don't know the answer, but it's okay not to know. You have time and an entire world to explore. We have so much to look forward to. Before I go, I would like to give one last message to my class. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your president and your school mom during our high school years. I've seen you all blossom into such talented and intelligent people, and I'm beyond proud of how far you've all come. Please continue to be the extraordinary beings that you are for years to come. Thank you.
It's great, I get to follow that. That's great. Mine's, it's the way it should be. So good evening and welcome to the first ever graduation that's under 90 degrees in the tent. So thank you. So welcome to the graduation for the class of 2018. I'd like to recognize our Board of Education members who are here today: President J.P. Foster, Vice President Christina DeSanti, John Ryan, Liz Pucci, George Wilson, and our Superintendent, Mr. Richard Burns. It is my honor to be able to stand here and be able to address you, the class of 2018. This year, we celebrate with distinction the accomplishments of 201 determined, thorough, irrepressible, gritty, and committed students. I view high school as a journey. As Isabella said, it's a long journey at times. Let's talk about this journey. I remember as you all arrived here in the summer of 2014, you were just 14 years old. 4 years is a long time that flies by fast. And don't forget that when you're going to college next year. It is hard to believe that most of you are now 18 years old. I remember some of the questions you guys had during our freshman barbecue. You had questions about the cafeteria locations, lunch periods, lunch menus, lunch times, lunch teachers, lunch money. Come to think of it, all you asked about was food, which isn't a bad thing because that's all I ask about all the time anyway. But as you can see, you've grown to much more than that. The culture in this climate of this school is one of the top on all of Long Island. No question about that. Regardless of what people say about this class, which I believe is inaccurate. The positive upgrades and activities you've brought to this school will surely impact us for years to come. Something that has become a tradition here at graduation is the recognition of graduating seniors whom will be entering the military service. So all those students who will be entering our armed forces or attending our service academies, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. This year presented many challenges for all students. Students, kids your ages, should not have to worry about their safety in school. Your class understood these challenges and persevered throughout the year. You remained focused and committed to your studies and growth as students. I applaud you for dedication to your school and your community. I have a few more messages for you, and they will be brief, and I promise you. In a world that we currently live in, what does it mean to be someone who is a good listener and a good collaborator? As we look at our world today, we look at a world and a country that is divided in many ways. Michelle Obama once said the following, a 2013 words of wisdom she imparted to a group of college graduates. If you're a Democrat, spend some time talking to a Republican. If you're a Republican, have a chat with a Democrat. Maybe you'll find some common ground. Maybe you won't. But if you honestly engage with an open mind and an open heart, I guarantee you'll learn something. And goodness knows we need more of that, because we know what happens when we only talk to the people we think like. We just get stuck in our ways, more divided. And it gets harder to come together for a common purpose. A bit of a vignette from Randy Pausch, the author of Last Lecture, which this group read for their summer reading. Randy wrote this book as he was dying of pancreatic cancer a number of years ago. In the book, Randy tries to provide us with short stories to live by from people he met in his short life. I give you the following in Randy's words. Look for the best in everybody. This is beautiful advice that I got from John Schnatty, my hero at Disney and Imagineering. I just was so taken with the way he put it. If you wait long enough, he said, people will surprise you and impress you. As he saw things, when you're frustrated with people, when they've made you angry, it may be because you haven't given them enough time. John warned me that sometimes this took great patience, even years. But in the end, he said, people will show you their good side. And almost everybody has a good side. Just keep waiting. It'll come out. So I leave you with the following, class of 2018. Life will throw many challenges your way. The ones you have experienced over the past 4 years are just the beginning. How you respond to these challenges will define you as an adult and, more importantly, as a person. Thank you. I just want to take a brief moment of your time to thank everybody who put in their effort to this. I want to thank my secretary, Joan Cangelosi, Ms. Otto, Ms. Finder, Ms. Gregg, Ms. Diaz, for all your hard work, the custodians and the grounds for making this possible, Ms. Hanson, Mr. Fiorello, and the grounds crew, Kurt Ottman and the custodians. A lot goes into this, and it's, as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. I want to also... I want to thank Ms. Finder and Mr. Berquicchio, the class advisors who have been with these kids for the past 4 years. And through just an incredible banquet last night, and these kids were incredible. And I don't mean just behave. They had a great time, and it's a testament to their love for each other and their love for this community. And last but not least, I want to take this opportunity to thank somebody else who's graduating this year. Ms. Mondini is moving on to greater pastures. If you want to come up. No, you are. Come on up. Thank you. We're not going to let her speak. We want to keep the ceremony under 2 hours. So, that's the truth, too. So, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the senior chorus led by Mr. Dylan Green. gives me great pleasure to introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2018, Mr. Jonathan Gomez Barrientos. Thank you.
Good evening, students, faculty, family, and friends. First, I'd like to thank all of you for being here today to mark this special moment with our class, the class of 2018. Since freshman year, I have thought highly of this class, despite what many of the adults and other students thought of us at the time, because I saw great potential in many of my peers. We simply had a rough start to high school because many of us were lost. We needed some guidance, and that is what the faculty of East Hampton High School and our parents provided us with over the 4 years together, and for that, I thank you. As a result of your guidance, students of the class of 2018 are on their way to become terrific artists, musicians, scientists, engineers, doctors, and much more. However, the students of the class of 2018 are not only talented students in their fields of interest, they are also great human beings. Throughout my 4 years of high school, I came across many friendly, open-minded, and selfless individuals. The qualities that these students possess improved the communities of the East End of Long Island and made East Hampton High School a better learning environment and a more welcoming place for all. I ask you, fellow classmates, that after you graduate today, to continue to be amazing people and to use your talents to positively impact the lives of others. By doing so, you will make the world a better place. As a result of how talented and wonderful the students are, the class of 2018 is the ideal graduating class, and I consider it a privilege to be part of it. It has been an extraordinary 4 years, and I wish all of you nothing but the best in the next chapter of your lives. Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to give special thanks to some remarkable people. First, I'd like to begin with one of my friends, Anthony. As you may or may not know, Anthony was my translator back in elementary school and one of the first people I met when I moved to the United States. So Anthony, I thank you for helping me in those years, and I wish you luck at Binghamton. I'd also like to thank all of my teachers for being so supportive, especially my Latin teacher, Eric Hamer, who's over there. Mr. Hamer, you made Latin class incredible, or as one might say in Latin, incredibile. I have so many great memories from the 4 years of Latin, like that legal Latin quiz that you gave us sophomore year, which most of the class failed. Wait, maybe that's not such a good memory. And the times you took us to the library to get some work done. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my mother for bringing me to this country. I wouldn't be standing here today giving this speech if it wasn't for her decision to start new lives in America. It's not an easy task to move to a different country with 4 kids to take care of on your own and learn a new language. That is why you're a terrific woman, and I am so fortunate to have you as my mother. Once again, thank you for joining the class of 2018 today, and congratulations to the students graduating this evening. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2018, Alexander Nicholas Sigua Pintado.
I see you, Seth. Good evening, class of 2018. Thank you, parents, friends, faculty, and community members for coming to support us on this momentous occasion. Before I begin, I would like to extend a special thanks to those who have supported me throughout these 4 past years, including my mother, my father, my younger brother, and the Springs community at large. SPG. Class of 2018. When thinking about what to write for this speech, I considered trotting out the same cliches, how we are looking at the future leaders of tomorrow, how we have come so far, and how we're ready to embark on a journey that will have us change the world. Yet doing so would be disingenuous to how I conducted myself throughout these 4 years of high school. I am, after all, the kid that wrote an essay on being short for my college admissions essay. Instead, if I am able to leave you with one thing today, it would be to stop fearing failure. Now, let me be clear in stating, I'm not condoning that you carry a cavalier attitude towards everything for the rest of your lives. Rather, I'm condoning that you not be defined by such fear, and let it be the sole motivator in everything you do. As students, but more importantly, as kids, we are constantly given the association of failure with negativity. It perpetuates the notion that failure is bad, thus restricting our ability to learn from our mistakes and think outside the box. Look no further in current schooling system, whose emphasis on rank and attaining certain marks has the students constantly fear failure rather than strive to succeed. It is this system which has made our class, among others, infamous for cheating scandals and the like. With the constant fear of failure, students will never be able to go beyond thinking test by test, quarter by quarter, year by year. Even I have fallen victim to this fear, leading me to cram rather than learn, memorize rather than comprehend. Our current model puts numbers on a pedestal, as evident by the 5-digit number being the main reason I'm able to talk to you today. Yet there are others in this class who deserve equal, if not more, validation, such as the artists, club leaders, musicians, and the like. These are the individuals who have transcended such fear of failure and have tried to succeed in other areas that have taught them skills that will last a lifetime. It is my belief that every single member of this class is able to succeed without the constraints of our current system, as evident by the projects I witnessed towards the end of the school year. During this time, without the pressure of needing to cover a certain material by a set date or take an assessment by a given time, I saw students display creativity far beyond what I would imagine or ever be able to replicate. It demonstrates that the potential for this class is immense, yet is ultimately suppressed by the systemic nature of the standards that have been set on our current educational model. As we prepare to enter into one of the biggest changes of our lives, we must not fear failure, but relish in the mistakes we make to become better. I can confidently say I am as lost as most of you, if not more. But the thought of not knowing excites me, as I'm prepared to learn mistakes to find the path I was meant to follow. We have to lose this fear if we are to succeed in the real world that so many adults have been alluding to. More than that, we have to redefine what success is. As failure, hold on a minute. More than that, we have to redefine what success is, as failure is ultimately defined by the lack of success. Although we have been taught to see success in the forms of grades and ranks, we should see success as a nuanced quantity that can be defined by multiple aspects of life. I cannot say I am successful yet, because I ultimately define my success as making a real impact on society. If I was to give you one major piece of advice, it would be to find what your definition of success is, and don't let others change it or open to their own. At the end of the day, the fear of failure only keeps your head above the water, but the strive to succeed vaults you into the stars. Thank you very much.
It's the part you've all been waiting for. I'd like to invite our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Richard Burns, and our Board President, Mr. J.P. Foster, to the stage as we begin to hand out the diplomas.
Alexander Nicholas Sigua Pintado. Jonathan Daniel Gomez Barrientos. Isabella Aguero Castillo. Isabella Swanson. Ryan Nicholas Albano. Okay. Ace Albertini. Jorge Aranzuzo Quiseño. Jaime Arias Wanga. Wendy Arias Wanga. Nicholas Arkinson. Myra Arshed. Scout Astochap. Michelle Stephanie Barranco Ramirez. Manfred Barros. Melanie Barros Ayala. Alicia Beniz. Ma Rosette Benajan. Claire Belhumer. Ashlyn Beckwith. Kimberly Bautista Tubatan. John Baum. Elizabeth Bestrian. Connor Brady. Vanessa Bentacore. Louis Bory. Joseph Birdie. Kevin Bermeo Giwin. Brittany Benton. Jairo Buestan Ortiz. Erica Brito Valladolid. Catherine Brito Hernandez. Ryan Brewer. Olivia Brower. Lena Bestrian. Dania Cardenas. Joel Campohermoso Gonzalez. Kaylin Cabrera. Kevin Buestan Ortiz. Maria Chavez Galo. Dorian Charon. Fabiola Cedillo. Justin Carpio. Byron Conce Rodas. Pamela Chumbi. Christian Paul Chumbi. Jamie Chavez. Karina Cruzeta. Eliani Sobeiri Coste. Matthew Charles Karen. Corin? Sorry, Corin. Jamila Connor. Rudolph DeSanti. Alexis Dempsey. Tara J. Davids. Elia Daly. Kyle Manuel Diaz. Wait 1 second. Dylan. Dylan Desuno. Angela Dolan. Ooh. Samantha Duarte Bahamondes. Riley Dushman. Ping Edmonds. Will Edwards. Eros Elisandro Rodriguez. Lucy M. Taj. Eric Encalada Kishpi. Emilio Giovanni Espinosa Arjeta. Theodore Daniel Esposito. Jessica Lisbeth Fares Sagbay. Brian Mauricio Fares Wanga. Hunter Ryan Fenman. Catherine Ruby Fares Abala. Juan Francisco Flores Burmeno. Hunter Fromm. Anthony Franzone. Estefan Alvin Field. Jadil Enrique Jerónimo Reyes. Edison Enrique Jerónimo. Lauren Rose German. Kaylin Garcia Arredondo. Lucas James Gosman. Nina Conchita Gonzalez. Paul Alberto Gonzalez Germán. August Salomon Gladstone. Kaya Vanessa Guerrero Gigicota. Noah John Galtieri. Gianna Isabella Gregorio. Aaron Mackenzie Gray. Brian Herrera. Linda Hernández Piedrahita. Diego Hernández Guzmán. Avian Halisi. Denise Gisenia Guzman. Evelyn Lopez. Gabriel Rene Gunman Butler. Jana Jones. Madison Jones. Shemonique Jello. Madison League Hughes.
Adam, you good? Seth Adam Capel. Gregory Keyser Jr. James Philip Kim. Jordan Edie Lakaruba. Danielle Marie Lackner. Claudia Renee LaFountain. Rachel Nicole LaFountain. Noah Emerson Lappin. Raymond John Letta. Sophia Eleanor Letta. Andrew Marcos Leon. Ruperto Abdias Lopez Mendez. Eden Lolick. Milton Andres Lozano Luisa. Ryan Joseph Lynch. Kiana Marie Ashika Maggot. Melanie Marin. Anthony Marin. Daniel Connor McDonough. Lizette Carolina Morath. Here we go. Camilla Matiuda. Morgan Owen McGivern. Hunter Kelly Medler. Tabitha Vieira Melo Pinto Aruda. Stephanie Michelle Mendez Pelez. Samantha Grace Merritt. Zachary Jerome Minskoff. Hannah Rose Mirando. Faith Modick. Kevin Montano. Mateo Montoya. Damaris Morocho. Taylor Sean Murphy. Erin Michelle Navarro Sanchez. Emily Rose Nicholson. Racer Lane Otto. Shane Michael O'Dwyer. Amy Fernanda Orozco Flores. Rune Ortiz. John Paul Palacios. Liana Paradiso. Luisa Alejandra Perez. Anton Petty Jr. Antoine Petty. Pamela Pilco. John Brian Pinos Quito. Michael Polito Gonzalez. Tommy Polito Gonzalez. Maria Quinones. Nicole Mariana Quiros Gutierrez. Jack Reese. Sutton Lake Reinboth Lynch. Sabrina Rose Ricci. Janelle Aisha Richards. Edwin James Rodas. Willie Rodriguez Garcia. Milton Ricardo Rodriguez. Paige Renee Rucano. Laura Salcedo Lopez. Catherine Salto. Ruben Dario Santana Aquino. Crystal Naomi Santiago Soto. Brooke Alexis Santiago. William Scanetti. Madison Lee Skank. Jaylene Alejandra Schiapacasi. Ben William Schoenster. Maya Winter Schultz. Benjamin Andrew Schutz. Aspen Martine Sagelkin. Julia Elizabeth Short. Madison Blue Smullen. Eamon Reese Spencer. Ruby Nash Stenerson. Jakara Marie Stevens. Christopher David Stecker. Annette Damaris Sukalanda Fernandez. Jack Robert Suter. Alexander David Carlos Swickard. Henry Onesimus Talmadge. Tyler Sam Thompson. Thomas Ryan Treadwell. Avelio Fernando Tuolongo Cabrera. Joanna Michelle Tubatan Salazar. Jason Charles Tuttle. Alexis Carly Vargas. Matthew Allen Verity. Paul Michael Besby. Jasmine Alejandra Villa Takuri. Michael Vincent Walsh. Robert Joseph Weiss. Indigo Sky Weston. Erin Ruth White. Ethan Stone Wickline. Luis Miguel Yanez Zamora.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of the East Hampton High School Student Association, Ms. Isabella Swanson. I'm right behind you.
I'm short. Good evening. My name is Isabella Swanson, and I am the president of the East Hampton High School Student Association. At this time, I would like to give you a brief overview of the outstanding accomplishments and future plans of the class of 2018. The class of 2018 has 201 graduating members. 67 seniors have earned Regents diplomas. 92 seniors have earned Regents diplomas with advanced distinction, and 23 of these are advanced distinction with honors. 42 seniors are members of the National Honor Society. 173 members of this class, 83%, have chosen to continue their education next fall. 125, 60%, will attend four-year colleges, and 48, 23%, will attend two-year colleges and/or technical institutes. 2018 Bonnickers will be attending institutions such as Cornell University, Emory University, Georgetown University, Harvard College, Pennsylvania State University, Savannah College of Art and Design, Siena College, SUNY Binghamton, SUNY Geneseo, Villanova University, and many, many more. 22 students are graduating with a vocational certification from BOCES. In addition, 26 students will be entering the workforce, and 3 members of the class will be entering the armed forces. Lastly, 718 advanced placement examinations were taken this May in 20 different courses. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the East Hampton High School class of 2018.
Graduates, please rise. Move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018.